Ladies and gentlemen, we build on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast.
Show this mic on. We are in the air. We're clear. We are very clear. Hold on. Let me get this. TS doing our tea. Hold on. Let me get this. Get the ambient feeling going. Yeah. Take a little sip of that. Okay. Braxis 2 is upon us, yo. See it right here? Right there. This is the pre-orders, right? Boom. Got them in stores right now. Along with this. It's a celebration. We're going to party today. We're going to play some joints. We're just going to get busy on some beats. Today is just like a warming party for all those in the profile and pose. I want to say that. For all those into the Killah Priest universe, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Album will be here live for streaming on all platforms. That will happen on the 21st. Wisdom is knowledge. I mean, it's going to be here. And for you lucky ones, limited edition, this is the reason why the prices is up there a little bit, but y'all can handle it. There's a lot of people that's coming through handle it, AD. Real. This is gonna be a classic, man. This is gonna be something you wanna hold on to. Yeah, it's $100. This is $100, yo. CD, and I'm shouting you out when you come on live. I got names already. A lot of people have copped it. Shout out to my peoples from Australia, man. I told you I was gonna shout them out. Evan from Utah. Peter, Staten Island, Timothy, PA, Chad, Canada, Nick Binder, Australia in the building. Boy, I got more names. This is just a little bit. My man Michael. I could just go in here. Go in here. Shout out to Purpose. Everybody lining up. See it changing. They already got it. Romulus. Shout out to Romulus from Staten Island. Also, let's see. James Wereworth. Paul yet? Nope. Shout out to Paul Johnson out of England. Shout out to England, man. Y'all always representing. Somebody said it's Shakina from North York City, no doubt. I was shouting out the ones who already pre-ordered it. You know what I'm saying? So I told them I was going to do that. Lucas from Czech. I think that's Czech Rivera. Czech. What is it? AD? CZE. Czechia. Well, it's overseas. I'm going to just say Lucas for overseas. Go ahead and get your name shout out. More. We got to make the haters. A lot of stuff you being innovated to get down here and really do it. Over the weekend, pause this for a minute. Over the weekend, I just left Oakland. I was in Oakland, man, and we did a tea ceremony. Shout out to my man OC. Shout out to you, and to the young brother Onan. Oh man, AD was phenomenal. Shout out to the Llama place who held us in. It was beautiful. It was very ambient. I did live footage out in Oakland, man. It was beautiful. They have mountains, but they don't charge for them. you know. And the whole scenery, they set up the tea ceremony in the back. You know, those who paid came and we sat down and we kicked it. We laughed. You know, some cats had weed, you know, blunts. Shout out to my man Nitty. He was there. I remember him because he kicked the freestyle. That was crazy. Shout out to my man Super Nat. He showed up. It was an experience. And I think this is where hip hop should go, with an experience. I just did something rare that I usually don't do. I went back and I listened to Rocket to Nebula. And let me tell y'all, I don't know what zone we was in, AD. It's a beautiful, I mean, it's needed for this time. Like, Rocket to Nebula really touched my, I'm talking about the original. Not before everybody try to come in and take apart my album, talking about samples and stuff like that. But the original, shout out to Flea, because Flea shouted me out. But I went and I almost cried, man. I almost cried because of the sounds, and I didn't even know that the world was going to keep going. Everybody was at a standstill with the pathogenic, with all these, you know, mishappenings and people wearing masks. We was living in the mask culture. We was hiding everything, and that album was fueled with that type of vibration. And so it was made of just joy, laughter, and it was made from everyone's, it was a special love. It was made from a love place. And that, it was a certain uncertainty about the album, which made it even feel better. And I had to go back because the stuff I'm working on now and the stuff that's about to drop is have that even growth from there. And growth is a part of life. You experience things, you go through things, you learn things, and it's a pleasure for us to share these moments together. And I'm going to treat every album and every song that way. It's an experience, a love experience. It's atom. I don't even know if this atom is the first human. It could be a single cell. It could be anything, but it's a feeling. And so it was created out of joy. And this one is created out of light and love. And that's what it is. And so life, the world force will never die. That's right. Life, the life force never dies. We know that. But the uncertainty of going through it. Shout out to Dave Flores. He said, yep, I cried the first time hearing Rocket the Nebula, man. It was a wonderful album. Thank you. The Wonderful You. We had songs on there like The Wonderful You. There was words that we were using that, you know, kind of like left the dictionary. No one said, how are you doing? Did you get home safe? And just the small things that mattered in the album to me that we were forgetting to say. And I said, I'm gonna say it on here because if this is the last time, we're gonna know. They find some old 808 or some old tape and play it back like an astronaut or something like that. They're gonna hear the Rocket to Nebula. And that's what spawned the whole Podcraft. That's why the name is Podcraft. That's why. And we was on the rocket ever since. The journey been beautiful. And this tea is for y'all, man. Divine Intelligence says, well, I wasn't, yo, he said he didn't cry, but I wasn't all of it. Yeah, I wasn't crying like, you know what I mean? I was crying more like, man, what zone we was in? You go through phases, you know? It's like being a fetus in the womb for 7 months. When you becoming a baby, you start to kick. You switch up a little bit. Things change. 9 months, you're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? You too big for the womb. You got to come out. So you change. You start stretching that universe, and then it's time for you to be born. And it's like, wow, a change have taken place. The light that I saw didn't scare me. It only revealed more to me. You know what I'm saying? So that living and dying in that moment have produced music like that. And listening to the artists that come on, this council of beautiful artists, and it has inspired me, and we keep moving. I know, right? It always happens when you go in it. So Braxis 2 is here. Shout out to my man Purpose once again. Can't get this one. This one is cracked. If you want this one, it's a special one, but it cracked just now. And you'll get the cracked one that was cracked on the desk. If you want it, I got it for y'all, man. Respect for the shout out to Poland too, man. We got a lot of people overseas. Shout out to y'all too. This is a moment we just gonna have fun today and talk about some things. Shout out to Solo Gems too. We're gonna play music. We're gonna play beats, songs. I think because music soothes the savage beast. I think if we play beats, AD, you made any beats?
Nope, it hasn't been a priority.
Yeah. Well, if we get out,
recently at least.
Yeah, I got some beats. Oh, my man Trip. Hold up.
I made you a beat about a few months ago, remember? But I felt it was too West Coast.
Oh, nah, nothing could be too West Coast.
I thought maybe this ain't for Priest.
Nah, it can't be too West Coast. Well, you had a you had the synthesizer in it.
It wasn't like that, but I had just thrown it together. And then after I heard it, I'm like, man, this probably ain't for Priest.
Let's do this. Let's play some of Triple JC. He did a beat for me. Shout out to Australia, Triple JC, man. He sent me one. I know Jordan Riverbanks. So we're gonna set the mood and make it ambient today, man. I'm feeling in that mood. I'm hyped that the album is finally here, and we told y'all it was coming. I feel like Muhammad Ali. I told you with the eye, like never again doubt me. We've been doing music for a very long time, and I can't wait for the fans to get it. I'm excited, though it don't seem like it because I'm cool. I'm just cooling right now, but I am very happy, and the work don't stop here. So we're still working, still doing shows. Studio is a lot, man. So I thank y'all all for y'all support. Remember, when you donate or you give into this, you give it into the experience, because I'm going to just keep making more and more music for y'all, content and more music, and I'm very experimental in these phases of my creation with music. And I think that every artist, as you go along, should be able to tap into something. So I'm kind of like, I want to say I'm changed, but I kind of grown a little bit. And I'm willing to try new things there's so many tracks, so many ideas, there's so much time in the day that sometimes I got to use the night. I got to use from 3 a.m. I'll let y'all know. 3 a.m. Some people don't have that luxury. 3 a.m. to 6 in the morning, to 3 a.m. to maybe 9, to when the sun started peeking out. Then I go, okay, boom. So I take the owl night, and then sometimes it's how you feel. So I think that, if I see a stick, shout out to AD or C-Sick, who's doing some of the mixes. If I feel that a stick hitting a piece of pan or a glass, put that in there. That's how I feel as far as we're working. Because our tool is the pen and the pencil and paper. We scratching. We mixing and scratching in that. So that's the way we feel. Let me read a little bit of what y'all saying. Am I saying that right? Shakla. I just worked peace translator, no doubt. Dave Flores in the building. Shout out to Dave. Aurora, man, it was a good time seeing you, my brother. I'll be taking a trip out to New York soon. Like I said, we're going to be on the road heavy, promoting. Oh, thank you, my man. He said, oh yeah, you can say that. Aurora said, nah, Priest, you're back in your original form. You are at your magnum opus, your Rima. Yo, thank you, my brother. Yeah, I'm in my Paloma right now. We keep on moving, keep on striving. We're gonna play some. of a Braxis to see what kind of mood we in, what kind of music, kind of zones. We doing this off the top. We didn't have a time just to set up everything. We're going to do that Sunday. And we're going to have the party. The album come out Sunday, right?
Yup. Right on the Eclipse.
Wow.
That's a powerful day.
How did that happen?
This Sunday is a powerful day, y'all. If y'all ain't feeling it already.
I am.
God, you got an eclipse going on. Solar eclipse. Solar. And then that's when the album drops.
Solar.
And then the very next day is the beginning of fall. So we in the equinox. Or will be in the equinox. This weekend.
Yeah. Explain to them the equinox. Explain to me, man. That's dope because I'm excited about all these things, man. I think that with this shift on a lower level, because you have things that's shifting in a high level, on a lower level, it's just that people are bugging out now. Saying things they don't supposed to say, just acting crazy. People that you probably watch for years are just bugging out, just doing inappropriate and saying inappropriate wild stuff.
This whole month is wild for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's without it being retrograde. Everybody is saying any and doing any and every crazy thing and then
there's a bunch of stuff happening astrologically, but like I can't break it down right now. Like
right.
Obviously Ka Zodiac knows and Ty Phoenix
Shout out to
knows.
Ka Zodiac and Ty Phoenix.
They know exactly like what's happening specifically with planets and stuff, but the general message I got from all these astrologers was that this month was gonna be chaotic for everybody, and it's not over yet. Something's happening next week. That's what they saying, not me. They said something's happening next week, and Sunday is a super powerful day, and then the 3 days that follow next week, who knows what's gonna happen in the world, but they just said to watch out for this Sunday and next week. Long story short, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who said that again? The authorities?
Just like the astrologers, yeah. The astrological authorities.
Yeah.
They just said this was a powerful month, and we already seen what's been happening in the past, week and stuff like that. But for everybody, it's different. Some people are going through breakups. Some people are going through getting fired. Some people are going through changing their jobs. Getting their car repossessed. This is just examples. Do you know what I'm saying? It could be something minor for you. You might have just quit. You might have gone vegan. You might have quit coffee. People are making executive decisions this month, personally, within their relationships. I'm just regurgitating what I heard, and stuff like that. So that's what they said. I had a relapse with coffee.
Oh,
I thought I was gonna be fine.
You did.
I went to Starbucks. I'm just saying the quick.
Backslid.
I'm saying the quick version.
Uh-huh.
When I used to drink these iced mocha lattes, grande. I used to get a grande iced mocha latte. I used to drink them all the time. I used to have like 2 times a week.
Right.
And then I quit coffee back in December. And then
permanently.
Well, I mean, I just told myself,
done.
Yeah, I just told myself I was done for a minute. You know what I mean? I was still having like a random Pepsi or a Dr. Pepper every now and then, which is only like 40 milligrams of caffeine. Anyway, so I went to Starbucks, relapsed, and I got an iced mocha latte. I'm like, what's the big deal? I used to have them all the time. I needed it I wanted to stay awake.
Right.
Turns out, when your body's not used to it, and you have something like that, it freaks your body out. So I went to ChatGPT after the fact. I'm like, yo, ChatGPT, how many milligrams of caffeine is in an iced mocha latte grande? It said 175.
Right.
I was like, damn, 175 milligrams. That's like 4 Dr. Peppers. That's like 2 cups of coffee.
Right.
Which for some people, that's nothing. But if you haven't been drinking any coffee at all,
yeah,
and all of a sudden you get 4 times the soda all at once within, you drink it down in 3 minutes. Yeah, you're going to be cracked out. And right. I got cracked out, and I was like, yo, I'm done. I'm good. I know you can build a tolerance and go back to it, but I don't really want to go back to that whole world, man, because it has you thinking different. It puts you in a mindset that is different than tea. Tea puts you in a very calm, chill, meditative, relaxed, L-theanine type of mellow mood.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Coffee takes you the other direction.
That should be hype.
And makes you wired, and it has its benefits.
Right.
But it was just over the top for me. So that for me was my eclipse moment.
Right.
And we had 2 eclipses this month, so everyone's going through their own eclipse moment. Even though mine was dumb with the coffee, some people have more extreme.
Did you like? All right, so you panic.
Yeah.
I say I always say, panic is a part of life.
Yeah.
The problem is when you don't know what's going on. Somebody else got to tell you, you tripping out.
Yeah, it's a central nervous system, and it's either sensitive or it's used to it.
Wow. What do you think the coffee is trying to tell you?
Coffee was just way too much. It was way too much caffeine.
Experience it.
Yeah.
Experience. Because you think it's super fast. It's probably like, bam.
Well, when you're on it, it's great.
Yeah.
It's like any drug.
Nitro.
When you're on it, you are feeling fire. You're like, yeah, I'm feeling good. Like my mind, it's a lot of dopamine.
Right.
But it's when you come down. That's when the anxiety hits. That's because it's very acidic. It's acid. It's acidity. And if you're not having any fruit or anything alkaline to balance that out, it messes with your blood sugar.
Isn't that with any type of drugs though? Like any type of. I don't even know who made the name drug. It just sounds dirty, right?
Yeah.
Like medicine, drug.
Yeah.
Drug, medicine, FDA. Well, medicine. If you say, well, I'm taking this medicine, it's like, well, damn, it's going to help you. But when you say I'm taking this drug, it's kind of like, wow.
Because it sounds like drag. It sounds like it's dragging you.
Yeah, etymology is definitely a part of it. Almost demons and diamond is different. And I heard somewhere someone said that the word demon was from the word diamond.
I heard demon came from the moon.
Oh, the moon.
The moon.
Right.
Because it's pulling out your emotions. That's why a full moon, you turn into a monster like Thriller.
Right.
You know what I mean? Remember when Michael Jackson turned into a werewolf?
Yeah.
And because the moon is your emotions.
Right.
So when you're acting,
you're right about that.
When your inner emotions come out, you're considered a moon star.
Yeah.
Which is a monster.
Right.
The moon has a lot of etymology in words, like money.
I like the moon.
Money is moony. Money is of the moon.
Yeah, now you're pushing it on it. Yeah, because money flows currency, right? So it's like we call money current. It's flowing, man. I got money. Cash flow. It should be like cash flow, and then where does it go?
It depends where you want to put it.
The bank. Well, you got a bank with water too.
Yeah.
Oh, wait today. I don't want to. Oh, boy.
You get your money liquid.
You got this music.
Yeah, liquid currency.
Liquid currency. Shout out to Jordan, the great Jordan Maxwell, man. So
every 28 days, you got a full moon.
Yeah.
And every 28 days, a female has her cycle.
Come on, bro.
So the menstrual is the moonstrol.
They call it the menstrual.
Moonstrol cycle of the moon. Now, women are not exactly in sync with the full moon, but some of them are.
I got to get on my, hold on.
And some girls will be in sync with each other. But
menstrual.
Yeah, I learned a lot about that, man. Like being around a lot of females at my work, there's a pattern there. The girls that stick together, they usually get, their cycle will sync up.
Usually girls don't stick together, though. They hate each other.
Of course.
Of course. On the low, they usually like, I don't like that beat.
But, you know, the ones that team up, there's girls that team up. But I just noticed that, like, you know, so many stuff to notice.
Right.
So many patterns. Everything is pattern recognition. I just can't help but notice that stuff. But anyway.
Yeah. Every time I hang with a chick, she be like, no, I don't mess with other girls. I like hang around with guys more. Like, I understand.
Yeah. And I know girls like that. All their friends are dudes.
Yeah.
That could be dangerous too.
Why is that, you think?
Oh, because a lot of dudes hanging around them. You know what I mean? A lot of homies hanging out, waiting for their opportunity. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's that's the way.
That's why I got some female friends too that I'm kind of I'm in line. I'm like, just waiting for my opportunity.
Oh no, you.
Yeah, every now and then.
You want to pop the balloon? You waiting in line? Like,
waiting in line, bro. Some of them are worth it because there's some girls that are fine.
You got to step your game up.
And then there's some girls that are fine.
You got to step your game up, AD, because if you want to wait in line,
it depends.
They must be bad.
That's what I'm saying.
She bad.
Some of them are worth the wait.
She bad. She bad.
Yeah. Remember, there's girls that are fine and girls that are fine.
Yeah. I
You
didn't
know what
say
I'm talking
something
about.
because- Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
But they are all distractions at the end of the day. So I
Yeah,
try to keep my distractions in order.
Yeah, you got to put it. You got to come self-preservation. You got
And
to
remember that, yeah.
Well, girls are attracted to a man that's doing stuff for himself.
Yeah.
You know, they see that confidence.
Yeah.
They see that confidence, and they get attracted to that. So it's still hormones. So they get attached. See, we attach ourselves to the hormone. They don't really like pheromone. They say, man, there's certain smells
And
in the summertime.
what is hormone? It is Horus Moon.
Oh, AD.
Horus Moon is hormone.
Hormone. Etymology's deep, man. When you find out how all this thing work. Yeah. So yeah, you said Horus Moon.
Horus Moon.
Wow.
Hormone.
Wow. Yeah, it's getting heavy right now.
All goes back to Egypt. At the end of the day, all goes back to astrology too.
Yeah. Astronomy.
Astrology. Astronomy is the anatomy of the stars. Astrology is the study of what they do. What do they mean?
I
What is
think
the
it's
purpose?
astronomy. Yeah, well, I thought the astronomy was a little older. Because you got to think about,
It's the anatomy.
yeah, you got to think about the mind state of being back then. We think of things sometimes with the comfort of the 20th century, this era that we live in now.
Yeah. They had their
Back
own
then-
language, they had their own language system for it.
Yeah, but back then you see more serpents, snakes. I mean, you have to go to the
Yes.
zoo now to see them. But back then, man, you seeing things. You in touch. You in tune. If you don't get that certain type of flower, you might die. You know what I'm saying? So things their way of living. They didn't walk in the grocery stores. Can you imagine that? Grocery stores.
But they had
everything.
they
for
had their
you.
own system for that.
Yeah.
They had their own market. It's
right,
just different.
but it wasn't companies manufacturing
Right.
and taking over the people. It
Right.
wasn't Raisin. What the hell is Raisin Brand?
Oh, I got Raisin Bran. I got the Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Yeah. Right.
It's
When you put
fire. I'm sorry. It's a
Too
good.
soggy, man.
It's so good. That's what you
Raisin
want.
Bran is dope, but when it goes soggy, man, it was like.
So if you
I remember
compare,
back in the day,
if you
come on,
put-
cornflakes and Raisin Bran used to go soggy a lot.
that's the idea. That's what
Soggy?
You got to hurry up and eat it before it gets too soggy.
Nah,
That-
you like soggy.
Well, if you don't like soggy, you can get post
it's over.
Raisin Bran.
Cereal's over once it gets soggy. It's gotta be crunchy.
If you want crunchy, then you get post Raisin Bran. It stays crunchy, but
Go stove
it's
me
not,
one
it's
time.
not the same.
Yeah,
Kellogg's is just dominating that cereal world.
you gotta get the story of Kellogg's.
Oh yeah, I seen it.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
I think they didn't even know what breakfast was.
Mm-hmm.
And it became sexual too, y'all. You have to look. It's some crazy people out
Oh, I
there.
studied all of that.
The thing that we get into,
Mm-hmm.
it be the beginning, the origins, the genesis of these things,
Yeah.
something totally different.
No, we could talk about all that.
You don't know somebody till you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that, like I said, man, what's the famous picture of the three cats walking down the block? One had a flute. One had a flute. Like, who walks down the street like that? One had a flute, one had a pipe. It wasn't a pot pipe. It was like three of them. And they Yankee Doodle Dandy. Look up the Yankee Doodle Dandy picture. That was always tripped me out. Like, they look like Shakespeare walking down the block. Now we walk down blocks with boombox. Before we used to, but where I'm at now, they do it old school. Well, who's the three? One had a drum.
I don't
Remember
know.
the pipe? So when you find out the true history about these cats, man, it'll trip you out. Like, damn. It wasn't what I thought it was. Oh, what I was taught it was. Now you get to be thinking for yourself. And that's where Braxis 2 come in. Told you we ain't gonna get too deep. To self-think instead of thinking what they tell you. They tell you to think so much like, damn. They tell you how to act. Be this way. Method Man said, I'm not a gentleman, I'm a method man. What's a gentleman? It's the science behind it. I'm knocking it back, y'all. Shout out to Aurora. He's doing his things.
Aurora borealis.
Show you how real it is. We got boxes. We ain't gonna run out. We're not gonna run out. Soon though. Y'all kicking rhymes.
Damn.
Snap. The Braxis, the gods of gods. Yeah, I'm listening, seeing some of y'all lingo in there, talking about Sophia. That's dope. Y'all saying Yaga Bear. So y'all getting in the Braxis mood. It's the album. Shout out to Reborn Rebizzle in the building. 2 eyes. I see you, my bro. Word. All right, show them the picture, AD, that I sent you. Oakland. I'm up and down, yo. Let me see.
Video?
The video? Yeah, it's a video. So, this is the scenery, yo. And they built this. Shout out to the llama. And shout out to my man Just J, man. Working this up. Also, we're gonna talk about the video. The video dropped, and I forgot this is our first time. We're gonna talk about it. All right, hold on. Let's see. All right, yeah, show them the video. This is at the place called La Llama. Shout out to John Newsom. 99 June.
Almost ready.
Okay. Man, it's 99 Cham 1. Man, I love you too, bro. Asan in the building. Yeah. Shout out to Capadonna. His birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Shout out to all the Virgos, first of all, man. All the
I
Virgos.
forgot he was a Virgo.
Shout out to all the Virgos. Shout out to Zayden. Zayden, my grandson, he's a Virgo. Can't wait.
Star Kim.
Star Kim is he's a Virgo. The 10th, August 24th, September 10th. Man, shout out to all my Virgos, man. Our Coach Kandaka birthday. Shout out 17th. Her birthday
Coach is a Virgo too.
Yeah. Her birthday is on the same day as Patrick Mahomes. Her birthday was yesterday. Shout out to Coach. Happy birthday to you, Coach. All right.
That's what's up.
Shout out to her. She's been dropping some pictures and stuff like that. That's dope. Word.
A lot of Virgos. Yeah, we got two birthday parties this weekend at the club for 2 Virgo girls.
Yeah.
And then we had 2 parties last weekend at the club too.
Yep. Are you going to show them the tea?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah. All right, so let y'all know there's a real thing right there.
15 to 20.
So
yeah, when you do
to my right, that's Solomon right there. So to my right, there's Solomon, and then you had a bunch of people sitting around, and all of those, see those little white cups like this.
15 to 20.
You see them? Those are people, and fans just took that. I will pour it for them. I will pour it. See all that steam coming off? It was hot out there too.
Yeah,
that steam. That's lotus blossom I'm pouring, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just fill up all of those cups and you just take them as you want. So it's about like 15 cups that you don't even see that people just got it in their hand. But I got to keep, the whole thing about it is you got to keep their cup filled. Got to keep the cup filled. Got to keep it. So like this, just going like this around. And that was it. Crazy. Shout out to Solo Gems. That was him. Yeah.
That's a cool little piece of wood you got right there.
Yo, this right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You got to get life.
Oh, it rotates?
Yep. Rotates.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You should sell that too.
Rotate. Nah, man.
That's
I mean,
cool.
I could. I mean, this is.
Can you get more of those?
Yes, definitely. I can get more of these.
I like basic stuff like that.
Yeah, it makes it looks good, right?
It does.
All right, if y'all want, I could. If y'all want to start doing tea things, y'all can have that, and you can set up your tea board like that. And I got experts now. You know what I mean? With me, 24/7. So we ready to get it on. We don't got no teamings. You know what I'm saying? Tiamat. We Tiamat. You know what I'm saying? So we got it going on. But shout out to everybody that's out there. All right, let's run the video real quick. The new video. That's just my first time you're gonna hear me talking about it. Alpha Omega Greatness. That's the original name of it. Yeah, I could talk. We could talk about it. What's going on? Yep, Killah T. I like that. Yeah, the Bay. Oh, yep. The Bay Health is awakening. Exactly. I don't run the streets saying that. This is music. Remember, we are artists. This is music. This is what the album's, and I'm not telling you to go ahead and run it around. I'm out the Bay Health. But if you put it in the right mind, no, spell Tiamat with a T-E-A. There you go. Marduk. Yep. Yeah, y'all on point, man. Sons of the Sun. You know these names, man. These names are familiar. We got some stuff. Play that joint, Priest. Which one? Oh, Alpha Omega Greatness, AD. Let's break it down. Let's get into it, man. Shout out to Knowledge Born. Nobody can break stuff down like Knowledge Born. Breaks it down like. Oh. See something.
Okay, what am I playing?
Alpha Omega Greatness. You know what that is?
Yeah, it's track 6.
No, we're gonna play the video.
Oh.
That's the album. Word. Give him a visual on it, and I could break it down. I should have had keep come through, but this is us getting off of road and sitting down, focus. What it is. AD, you dealing with slow gases?
No, I just got to switch. This is just the process.
Yep. I'm hearing they banned black schools now. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
What?
Yeah, man.
Yo.
That's what I'm talking. Everything happening, man. Everything happened. What's the dude who got shot? Who got killed?
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. So there's a whole big controversy on that. Everybody's going crazy, talking about they blaming themselves, blaming other people. Things happen, man. It's just like people are. Some people are rejoicing. It's just nuts, man. It's crazy out here, yo.
Is that Eclipse energy?
Yeah. And it's just like y'all catching the shadow eclipse or something.
So
they're putting in eclipse.
Yo, the astrologers are saying, this is not me. The astrologers are saying that the planets are in the same spot that they were with Martin Luther King.
I thought you were going to say as the days of Noah.
No, as the days of Martin Luther King.
Well,
You know what I mean?
I heard nobody say that.
Take what you will with that information.
Damn.
But that's
dropped
just
it on me. I thought you were about to say days of Noah. All right. You said the days of King, right?
yeah.
Word.
We got a super chat from Eric Ramos. He
What's
says,
up, bro?
"Who's the king, Tupac or Eminem for you?" I say Tupac. What do you say, Priest? If you're gonna say the king,
It's a no-brainer, bro.
yeah. Come on now. Any other questions? Okay, here we go.
Okay. So we were going to do some acting. We're going to do some acting next one. Measure.
As I return to my throne with my foot on the black stone with Hebrew letters. Silence swallows my cords. The jesters become stiff as a corpse. As the weight of my words sit in their thoughts. Priests of infinite force. Their faces etched with questions. Then shook like an etch-a-sketch. Out the text, how did he resurrect? I'm out of the second death. The house of Melchizedek. Not dying, just held my breath. Start
Shout out to Razcast.
The gravity of the situation began to settle. They said horrified, he's in the skin of the devil. An eerie suspense, each discovery echoed. Chambers of whispered fears and fractured stories of my missing years. Now I'm back on glory. The enigmatic writings with the tip of a lightning is frightening. In my textbook that death put with hearses, writing fork green verses and red hooks. Inside of my bed-style bars, it's all shots. I found skills in Brownsville, wall to wall with ops. More things to jot, more things to watch. From the task push to Flatbush, a ring around the block. All the hood flicks and Bushwick. It's like I wrote with a bullet. From my memoirs gun, triggers, ideas pulled it. The results unschooled the reality. Sun Tzu's mentality, this kung fu that balanced me.
Who know what Sun Tzu is?
The Alpha Omega MC. Greatness. I died laughing, attended my own funeral, left wine glasses, shedding tears of joy like weddings. In the atmosphere near destroyed. My index on Jesus' death. Till I get my point across. Took the stride of torrents, trying to wipe the anointing off. Lamps with no oil. Y'all
Shout out to Thurston Howell in there.
No shade, roll over in your grave. I got the shovel. My face in the tarot. Read your palm, see the storm, escape from the ghetto. Where the air
Thank you, Dave Force.
above the stained glass window sitting. Angels clash in my writtens. There's blood, paint, and ashes in my scriptures. Back off, this ain't what you asked for, it's forbidden. You don't need a passport, all you need is a thought, it's cemented. Dimensions, you're going in and coming out every sentence. Peace to Kai Zodiac, Star Map Ascension. Priesthood recordings, standing ovation, the whole nation. I can see Julius Caesar applauding. The search now through purple clouds. Shout out to Thurston Howell, polo shirts through power. Ourselves roar across. Ralph Lauren, behold a pale horse. Young men that fell court. Some sell, some snort, some nail to the cross, while others make bail. That's jail in New York, in every city, state, and every coast. Though there's plenty ways to never choke.
Thank you, Jody. Some people say I'm in my pocket. Standing ovation for the whole nation. I can see Caesar before the other. No doubt, 2 eyes. Infinite. 7 Mind, I see you, my brother. Yo, listen. With the release of this, it was so much to it. That's us, that video right there, that's us shooting a video, but we was also out there exploring the walk of life. Walking life is a play on the Walking Dead. So I figure, let me drop an Easter egg for y'all. So The Walking Dead, it was a big TV show. So I figured The Walking Life is the opposite of it, and we're doing music. And it's about living more life. So this, right, the way we need Priest and RZA collabo, yeah, no doubt. Shout out to RZA, man. Yeah, so this video, man, it took us a while, right? It took us a while, but a short time, because it was supposed to be acting in it, right? But y'all gonna see that in the next one as it come up. I'm not gonna give up everything, but you see Thurston Howell. Shout out to Thurston Howell in it, because I mentioned in the song "Low Lives." You know what Low Lives are? JD.
Yeah.
They're from Brooklyn. They started in Brooklyn. They're all over the world now. And Thurston Howell was on the show. He's gonna come back too. And also he did a show with us. He's been putting out music the same time I've been putting out music, as much as I have. And he's shooting all these videos, and he's developed a following. Kind of like, shout me out, man. Shout out to you, Thurston, because we've been on like this, you drop, I drop. You drop, I drop. And so, coming from our era, we don't, like the only ones during our time doing it. You got others out there, I'm sure. But he's somebody that, I respect a lot, because it started out of them just racking up mad polo joints into this whole positive movement, and to make you better, better dress, better look at yourself and things like that. So it was apparently, it was a great idea. He was here. Shout out to Keep Your Joy. We ended up shooting that scene, and he was right here, and he did it. So he had acting involved, and I'll keep y'all joy to speak about it. When you see him talking, you go back. He was actually talking to me because I was a part of a cult called the Braxis Brotherhood. I got kicked out, and I started my own one, the Braxis movement. So y'all see more of it. I'm going to priesthood, and then Elizabeth after that. Yeah, yo, priesthood is a dark book. Yeah, that's a good one. So took us maybe like 3 days, 3 or 4 days to shoot it. And we had some good shots, man. But just like the other ones, let's get it up to where Nagamati and from the album, Mustard Seed, right? So we got Mustard Seed, we got Nagamati, which set off the whole thing. Remember, all that's part of Braxis 2. That'll be like, no, that's Braxis 1. No, that's Braxis 2. So we got Mustard Seed. All right, we started off with Nagamati, Mustard Seed to hear the whole story. And now we got Alpha Omega Greatness. And you see that whole vibe of this whole movement that we're doing. And soon, thank you for liking the do-rag. Soon we're going to be doing tea ceremonies everywhere. I stay with something like this. Boom. This is a teapot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just threw it out there. I feel trapped. Why? Priest. Church. Priest of the church and the podcast. God body, no doubt, man. Shout out to man, thank you, my brother. Man, wait, man. Listen, I can't wait to see y'all get the album. Man, it'll be here. We only got how many days?
This Sunday.
We got till Sunday. But for those who's lucky, I don't sit down a couple, and I'm doing it myself. Like, I'll sign these. I don't even know why we put all signatures. You know what I mean? Because I've been signing nothing but these and sending them out.
Yeah, man. High value, limited edition.
Yeah, it's a limited edition, man. I'm not, CDs is not, you know what I mean? But it's like, if you could get old school and you know when you went to go get that CD that you really wanted and you got it, you put it up in your collection, that's what this is about. That's what this is about. Never open it, and some of you could, because here's the frame. Here's the CD. Wow. And it's symbolic, the symbols all through there. If you look, there's even lyrics. There's certain lyrics from the album. Yeah, I would have read it, but I can't see right now. I'm too on this. This right here is where you dump the tea that can't fit in there because you don't want it to sit that long. I'll pour that back in there. And then I want to try some more tea as we listen to some beats from the album or just the album. Should I play something, y'all? You are. Let's see. Play, we're not going to be long today. We're just going to have some fun. And what I wanted to do is just go through some of the album. Explain how to
What happened?
Somebody was like, somebody was telling me something, and I read it.
Yo, I found that.
I did an amateur move. Explain how to yeah, the video was, yeah, you know, like our timing is everything. And that's what we want to do. We want to put it out at the right time. And let's get the views up on this video. Like, y'all should be playing this every day. And we want to surpass Nagamati because the way that set off, that was great. You know, this one is like the little train that could, the little boat that could, but it's pushing in there. What we up to now?
As far as subscribers?
Yeah.
Second.
Ooh. One day. Yo, when is Rascal's birthday, y'all?
It is 92,000 subscribers.
92,000. Yeah. We're on our way to 100K, y'all.
September 26th.
Get out of here. So he's a Sag too?
No,
August,
September
September.
26th is next week, and technically that's a Libra.
Oh, yeah, Libra, like my sister. Hey, shout out to all the Libras. Word. Shout out to Raz. We're going to have a party if y'all around. Rooftop party on his born day. It says 28th here. This is right before them. Shout out to him. All right. See, sure that. I explain. Yeah, so like with misconception and things like that, misunderstanding, this one right here needs to be at the top. Rate which video y'all like the best from Nagamati. Let's play Nagamati. Mustard Seed from the Braxis 2 so far. Nagamati, Braxis, Mustard Seed, or Alpha Omega Greatness. Man, y'all showing me so much love, man. Thank y'all, man. Word.
So, what we playing?
Play Nagamati. And you see the same darkness on it, right? So it's like, yeah, this one set off.
Have you heard of Nagamati? No? Let me tell you about it. The Nagamati Library is a collection of 13 ancient books called codices, containing over 50 texts. Texts that present a radically different view of early Christian beliefs.
During the early race, man wanted real estate, so he started building shape. Others started to fill away, though they started killing snakes.
Thank you,
Those
Wise.
of
I
the
agree with
worldly
you.
faith
Alpha
found
Omega
themselves in
is on
pearly
another
gates.
level, y'all.
Left and see this girl inflates. Blessed he who elevate. Set the tea and meditate. Rain splash sharper than stained glass. Medieval cathedrals that still stand in Spain and France. Skeleton figures, how many diamonds his ring had. The courts had green grass. The hawks took spring baths. Across where kings clashed, they fought for the queen's hand. A masterpiece done by priests. Refractory property so unique. Sister goes Sophia in her holy seat. Her feet Alistair Crowley sleeps. It's where Kiss and Bon Jovi meet. The Greek
That was
beast,
born
the
love it.
owl
Let's
covered
shut
in
up.
rosaries. Prophetess, potions, and poetry.
Braxis Reba Simha.
The lion called Simba. When rhyming, I'm the Templar. The troubadour with music for the temper. The rooster call from roof to floor. The eyes in the center. The truth is all manly hall what lies within the picture. The fruit don't fall. Nuclear war that ties within the scriptures. The zodiac sign of Hitler. More than one Jack the Ripper. More than one Shakespeare. For some of it take years. The Nagamati god body that practice motionless karate. The dragon on my Vatican Armani. Nagamati, the craft I'm in, I'm mastering. The carpentry, the scaffolding.
What number is Nagamati on the album?
When I grab the pen, I fall in my zone and reach the African. Plastered in the walls of Rome, the priest is practicing. The royals on the doors of the dome, pads and fabric skin. On the mountain surrounded by columns, writing my album. All alone like I'm in the solemn, solving my problems. Gothic sanctuaries, a wall of St. Mary's. The Gospel of John is scary. Lately I've been drinking heavy, reading Psalms with nervous palms. Open the vote, grab my sword and my coat of arms. Murder I wrote. Nagamati Library. Nagamati Library.
See, all of them add up, man.
Imagine finding a book that tells a completely different version of a story you thought you knew by heart. These manuscripts were hidden for a reason. In the end, Nag Hammadi's texts aren't just relics. They're a bombshell on traditional teachings, showing us just how diverse and dynamic early Christian thought was.
Make some noise. Elevating and creating, man. Elevating and creating. So every time when we about to drop something, man, something always.
Here, the centuries of loneliness
Oh, we gonna do something with that. You got the long version of that?
This is the official music video.
I know. We might have to. I'm glad you go to the archives. Their music.
Okay.
Let's play the whole thing. Shout out to Nero, man. She got the 4th chamber out right now. I don't know if it's out, but she's a bald-headed priest, right? Or bald-headed priest. Yeah, I let my hair grow a little something. That's why I shake. Oh.
You talking about the 5-minute version?
Yeah. Yeah, let's give it to him for the album. Let's play it. This was longer than what y'all thought.
Here, the centuries of loneliness were to end.
Your collection of Leonardo da Vinci masterpieces, Mr.
Thank
Flint.
y'all.
They appear to have been recently painted on contemporary canvas with contemporary materials. And on your piano, a waltz by Johannes Brahms, an unknown work in manuscript, written in modern ink, yet absolutely authentic, as are your paintings.
I am Brahms.
It's a video?
And Da Vinci.
No, I'm just playing the video in the
Yes.
background.
How many other names shall we call you?
Uh-oh. Let's go.
Solomon, Alexander, Lazarus,
You've never
Methuselah,
heard this.
Merlin, Abramson, 100 other names you do not know.
You were born
In that region of Earth later called Mesopotamia, in the year 3834 BC, as the millennia are reckoned.
We the skip masters.
I was a Corinth, a soldier, a bully, and a
Go ahead,
fool.
Nero.
I fell in battle, pierced to the heart, and did not die.
instant tissue regeneration, coupled with some perfect form of biological renewal. You learn that you're immortal
And to conceal it, to live some portion of a life, to pretend to age and then move
like
on before
therapeutic.
my nature was suspected.
Your wealth and your intellect are the product of centuries of acquisition.
It sounds like Spock.
You knew the greatest minds in history.
Yo.
Galileo, Socrates, Moses. I have married 100 times, Captain.
I think that's from, yo.
Loved, cherished, caressed to smoothness.
Yeah, we gotta come back to
Inhaled the
that
brief
one.
fragrance. Then, age, death, taste of dust.
Look.
Do you understand?
You wanted a perfect, ultimate woman. As brilliant, as immortal.
This
as
version
yourself.
right here, I'm gonna hear on the next.
Your mate. For all
Long.
time.
Merkaba master. I charter demons to other worlds, drop devils to plaster. Rush them to hell, breathing asthma. Play Satan on gurneys
So
next
you
to
say
Hermes.
you
Send them off to their journey to Cleopatra. They read those chapters, egos capture.
Yeah, that's the
Man.
ultimate long version. So we couldn't give y'all that version. That was for the because we had to. Yeah, somebody knows what it is. Yeah, somebody was on point. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. Yeah, you got that one. See, that's a rare skit right there. When I heard him drop it, I was like, wait a minute, he going in, because Spock deal with. I just told him. So let's give it to him. Bring it back down. He got it right. Whoever said Star Trek. You didn't catch that, AD?
Yeah, I knew that was Spock.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course you knew it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Spock was dropping the science with the dude who could I think he met up. He was going through different life chambers. And when Spock was building with him, because Spock was like, yo, I'm a Vulcan. You can't get it, you. And he fell in love with this one person. And that's why he was going through so many centuries. And Spock had to open him up, and they had that build. And Spock had to go in with him. But that was actually he was a Caesar, and he said he went through so many lifetimes, and he was a painter. That was crazy. No doubt. Y'all on point, man. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, look for that episode now. Word.
Yo,
Yeah,
also,
Yeah.
you know that cool wooden stand Priest got right there? It's available If y'all want to get it,
Hey, that's wow.
this one has a little thing below it.
Yeah.
But if y'all look at the link in the description, oh damn, hold up.
Just,
This one might be sold out. But we're gonna have the link in the description for that wooden stand Priest got right there.
well, this is just raw.
Yeah,
When it spins, it goes like this.
that's fire.
This
I
is
know
a real tree.
It's so simple. I know.
I don't know.
That's what makes it cool. Is that it's natural.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean? It's unprocessed. I mean, it's processed to some degree.
You don't need too much. And we thought about this on the spot. You know what I mean? A couple of them. So this is a good way to, you could have it, and you know where your tea is going. It's going back to the information root. It's going back to the roots. Half of a tree, we sit on chairs and stuff. So, like, yo, it's all good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boo. My man, shout out to my man, Gustavo. You know what I mean? Producer plug too. Shout out to him. Are we hitting everything? We're going to do a private party. We're going to do a private party on my Patreon for my Patreon fans. We're putting that together now. And what up, Super Gang? Yeah. Shout out to Jay Ronan. Shout out to my man Jay Ronan. Shout out to Yada. Yeah, the vocal guy he was building. I was like, yo, there was another one we should explain or something. Happening. Alcohol soon and start drinking some tea. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Get your eyes right. Gotta take your break. I'm not telling you what to do, but Spooktober. I love October, man. My favorite times of the month.
Yeah, I like fall too.
Did we drop in fall a lot?
I mean, we dropped in summer a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Near a cafe?
Summer Inn.
I was near Summer Inn. Or go down, let me see. Okay.
October, someone said.
Yeah, hell, favorite. Telling me that. Let me see. One of my dogs just came from Mars. Yeah, who's up in there? Yeah. Sons of sun. Go down. Let me see.
Down like this?
Yeah. What? The mighty, the Smitty of Braxis. Go to Maxwell. But yeah, man. You gotta hear, man. Sometimes he be blacking out, man. I mean, I like Santos is nice too, though, but sometimes he be dropping it in there.
I like Bill Donahue.
Who?
Bill Donahue, man. The dude goes in.
What's up with? Yeah, I don't hear him yet. What's up with Billy Carson? He's a flat earther now.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Billy, a flat earther, man. Yeah. Like Umar Johnson and Billy Carson, both of them. I shouted them out. I told my grandmother we all from where the stars from. I'm like Rod Hayes. Shout out to Rod Hayes too, man. But I'm Todd Wave with a blonde fade. Someday it'd be an orange braid, half shade. That's just the character I made. Hair like lemonade. Both of his parents come from Africa. The prototype is the walk of life. The sun is the source of life. A quartz bright as New York is night. He said with Walter Wright, he could stare Athar to the boat of the moon. See, that was those times when I shouted them out, though. Word, yeah. Shout them out, man. Serpent. ADO, he believes it's not flat. Your beliefs change.
Now, once you go flat, you never go back.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's why it's very dangerous.
I got your hands full with Professor, though.
If you don't,
I'm neutral. I told my little secret to certain people.
I think it's good that you're neutral, though, Priest.
No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's, you're in a good position.
I like to learn. So
Yeah.
I'm saying if it's flat, step back. You know what I mean? You had shout out to Lord Jamal. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart. I kind of wish I could do that too.
You all the way in it though. You know what I'm saying? You went and put on the hat.
I'm kind of stuck now
flat.
though.
Yeah. You can't come back.
I can't.
On this side, if somebody, you know what I mean, they've
It's
discovered
like
something.
you got to be careful what you learn, because you may not want to learn it.
It's hard to unlearn, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
because it's gonna change you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not everything is for everybody. That's why secret societies exist. Like, you may not want to know certain things.
Yeah.
Not all knowledge is for everybody.
Heavy is the one who wears the crown.
Exactly. You may not want to wear the crown.
What about the eye? The one in the land of the blind, one eye is king.
Yeah.
Heard that before?
Seek the truth and it'll set you free, but it'll.
Knock it, I shall answer.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
better be ready.
It's all these mantras, right?
Yeah.
Like
Better be ready.
he said. Dan says, I like that. If it's flat, step back. Oh, yeah. The earth is flat. If it's flat. AD haven't come with his his final say so, but you all the way in it, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
once you learn it, you're like, all right,
He
cool. You know what I mean? And then you get over it.
Why they told it was flat? Why? Just tell me that part.
I didn't believe it at first. I didn't want to believe it
I'm just saying, why they just wouldn't just say it's round? Why lie to the people?
because I wanted to prove it was wrong.
No, why would they tell us that the earth is flat? No, round. Why did they say it's round?
Oh, easy. So they were to hide land because there's a lot of land that we're not supposed to know about. That's the first one. Second one is to hide God.
Let me ask you about the first verse.
Okay, go ahead.
If they don't hide the land, to hide the land,
Mm-hmm.
that's why they said it was round.
That's one of the reasons.
Now that you know that it's flat,
There's a lot.
would you go to that land?
We can't. We're not allowed to. It's restricted. If you try to go across,
Right?
they have guards there. There's main entrances.
I'm not laughing, bro. I'm just because
Yeah.
I'm like, you said there's armed guards there.
Yeah. Well, they have like security measures there. Like if you cross a certain spot, you know what I mean.
As you said, you got to show me the armed guards.
So like the North Pole is restricted.
Well, Santa Claus over there.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying that's what they said. That Santa in his workshop is in the North Pole. I'm just saying, man.
Well, your compass points north.
Who's in the North Pole?
So they have land there, also, but that's restricted. You can't go there.
Maybe there's some science behind Santa Claus. That's why they said that about he lives in the North Pole.
Well, we could talk about that. Santa Claus is the claustrum in your brain. That's more of a biological interpretation. We could talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
I give him his props, Sean. He came back. That's Klaus. Yeah, that's how you do it.
The chimney is your spinal cord. You know what I mean? And then the gifts you receive are when you abstain.
Got that.
You know what I mean? But
that's fire. I threw that out. I threw that ball to you so you can check that out.
Absolutely, but that's esoteric talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Satan claws. There was some people said it broke it down
Saint.
like that. Or it could be a saint because his name is Nick, right?
Yeah, Saint Nicholas.
Do you think he's he's not really in the North Pole? I need to. Okay, so they garden. Let's get back to that.
It's not a physical being. It's a representation. You know what I mean? Just like Thor is really just Jupiter, and Lucifer is just Venus, and John is Mercury, and Moses is Mars.
Marses.
You know, they're archetypes. You know what I'm saying? And they all represent things. They're not actual, walking around beings. You know, Horus is the sun when it's spring. Ra is the sun when it's summer. Set is the sun when it's setting or when it's fall. So technically, the sun is about to be set. You know what I mean? It sets in the day and it sets in the year. You know what I mean? And then the sun becomes Osiris when he's in his tomb, aka winter.
Right.
It's all seasonal. It's beautiful the way they created it and created these archetypes for us to understand. Because if you just pass down science, it's boring. There ain't nobody gonna read it. No one cares about science. But if you put it into archetypes, you turn them into stories, you turn them into, it's a lot easier to pass down science when you create archetypes so that they can be identified with. The problem is, we have a lot of, people in our history that have taken that great science and hit it and made you think that it's literal.
Right. All subliminal.
Right, and they do that for control because they don't want you to know that stuff. Yeah. It's like that's how Julius.
So you're saying, like, I want to believe so. I want to. So you're saying that the ice wall, reason why they did that is for the land, so they could take over that land.
Yeah.
To your best knowledge, who's over there and who's running behind the wall?
Whatever elites have decided to take over that. There's elites that are over the elite that we know of.
Right.
We know about our government, but there's a hierarchy. And the highest hierarchy that's above the United Nations. If you look at the UN flag, if you look at the logo for the United Nations.
Are these humans?
They may not be.
This is good combo.
They may not be. I'm
okay.
open to that. But there might be different types of humans.
Right.
But they're on extra terrain. That's why we call them extraterrestrial.
Right.
Because that terrain is still, part of us, but it's extra. So ETs are not from quote unquote outer space. They're from extra terrain.
Right.
Which is why they are extraterrestrials.
So in that extra terrain, would you say that extra terrain is behind the wall?
Yeah.
Or definitely.
There's a whole bunch of land that we're not supposed to know about.
So when you say that they invaded, right? Do you say that they come over here or they're just over there chilling?
No, they come over
here. So there's a hidden, let me look into the camera though. There's a hidden
technology,
hidden people. Or they don't have to be people.
They could be people. They could just be humans, just like us. But
that's over the government. That's over here.
Yeah,
that's running this stuff.
There could be different types of humanoids. Yeah. All that. I'm just speaking in theory.
No, I'm listening.
I have to say that.
No, because a lot of people don't give everyone an ear. I mean, a voice. I want to hear it all. People cut it, they cut you off too quick. Next thing you know, they being just, no, man, I don't believe none of that stuff. And you might be saying some stuff that,
it's all here. It's all hearsay anyway. So it should all be taken with a grain of salt anyway. You know what I mean? We're just talking in a podcast.
Do you have any footage? And this for my people who don't, because I got to go back. And I got a whole bunch of people that when I leave, they be like, yo, preacher, you're flat earth, man. Blah.
There is footage, yeah.
Do you have footage of
I don't save
the wall and people guarding the wall?
No, I don't save stuff like that. I've seen it online and everything.
Right.
I could probably pull up something on Instagram.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's like, do you want to go there? You know what I mean? Should we go there?
Nah,
there's other topics.
Yeah, I don't want to do all that right now.
Exactly. Me neither. Because, if you want to go down
people like it when we talk about it, though.
Yeah, and we can touch on it. I don't mind doing, an outline.
One day we'll do a whole episode of AD dropping 120 degrees of knowledge of just the flat earth and why we should.
It's not my top topic though.
It's not yours.
I'm more into,
but I'm just saying what you want.
Like astrotheology and astrology. That's probably more my thing because we can bring on more experienced and knowledgeable people for that topic. Dave Weiss was way more profound in his delivery.
Right. But okay.
Because that's what he does.
But when the professor came, you was kind of like quiet. And he was like,
the NASA guy?
The NASA.
Yeah, because he was
like,
an elder.
the earth is not, huh?
He was an elder.
Yeah.
So
you say you took it easy on it because he was an elder?
100%, because that's
You didn't want to put him down?
well, that was podcast etiquette, because I have to understand my position as an engineer / producer is to allow the guest to come online, say their piece. You know, it would be poor etiquette for me to cut him off and say, no, you're wrong. And all. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we had some people doing that.
Yeah, and that's poor etiquette. We have to realize our position as a podcast.
What you believe is you have to be mine.
That's why we have a disclaimer at the end of the show that says not everyone's views are necessarily everyone's views.
Yeah,
so,
I'm glad you put that.
Yeah, and it's for respect for the show also. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because no matter what I think, it's irrelevant. Because when we have a guest on, we have to let the guest speak. Right. You know what I mean? And we can challenge those things with questions, but you don't want it's the proper way to conduct an interview is to ask questions and not, necessarily challenge. So it's all in how you word it too. So if you were to challenge somebody, you would say, what do you say to those people who say that you're wrong? You know what I mean? That's the best way to word it, considering our position as hosts.
Because anything can happen now. Anybody can say anything.
Right.
And everybody is saying a lot of stuff. Right. It's like, this is the information age, but it's like all type of, like, everybody just saying off the wall stuff.
Right.
You could, you had cult leaders just popping up. I don't know how it was in the 60s, but they popping up like boom, 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 boom. And then it's usually they run out to nature. And they said, I like nature because there's nothing wrong with nature. And the nectar, the terrain. A lot of people don't get in tune with nature though. Mm-hmm. Like, oh no, that away from me. They get scared of rabbits and stuff like that.
Yeah, we need nature.
Yeah, it's gonna. Do nature need us?
Probably not.
It studied us enough.
We need nature to raise our frequency. Because at the end of the day, that is the ultimate goal, is to raise frequency.
There's a song called "Mystery of Nature." You ever heard of it?
Now we got to get in line with the mitochondria.
It's a reggae song.
And the mycelium.
Yeah.
We got to get in tune with that network. Without doing.
Well, that's the mushrooms. He going into that's the mushrooms, and people don't understand how. Now, we've showed it a million times on the show of how the mushrooms, the mycelium operate, and how sometimes they play dead to get flies and come, to eat them and get information on the whole area of what's going on. Like if there's anything that's wrong with one tomato, it kind of like sends a signal to the rest of the tomatoes.
That's like,
and they create like a wax. Some of them, they be thinking it's pesticide, but you acting like what they already did naturally. They protect themselves from insects the only way they could. Mm-hmm. And then I think there was one that puts out a smell that calls a certain hornet or a certain type of bee to eat these caterpillars.
Yeah, the plants have protective chemicals too to protect themselves.
Yeah, because you can't even really move like that.
They can't move, but they can from the inside create protect. That's why they have oxalates, and that's why not every vegetable is as easily digestible by humans. We got to really cook them. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta cook a potato. You ain't gonna feel right if you just have raw potato or even raw kale. It can really tear you up because they have defense chemicals because they're trying to protect themselves from good. They don't want to be eaten either.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, fruit, you could eat fruit all day. Fruit is meant to be eaten because it'll decompose right there. You know what I mean?
Kill it. You drop it. Hold on, let me give it a bomb.
But not every vegetable, other than maybe carrots and some other raw things, should be eaten raw.
But bananas die real quick too.
Yeah. Well, but they're protected too by that peel.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about bananas is that you don't have to get organic per se. Do you know what I mean? The smaller ones are the ones you're supposed to want. But like a banana is easier to eat because it's not gonna be getting so much of the freaking pesticides. Mm-hmm. You got to be careful with apples because apples will get sprayed. They put a waxing on it, herbicides, fungicides. Do you know what I mean? They can spray glyphosate on it and stuff like that. But if you have something that has a protective layer like bananas or watermelons,
right,
they could spray those, and the fruit is still good
Right.
because it's got that outer layer to protect it. Oranges,
Right.
I think, is one of the greatest fruits. Pomegranates.
Remember, I got upset with oranges, but
Yeah.
I'm back on the orange though. I can't. Freshly squeezed is the best one.
Yeah,
It's like everybody exploited Tropicana.
nah,
Everybody
that's
come
not
out.
real orange juice. Tropicana is like they add stuff to it and they fortify it. You want
Yeah,
like
you get orange
organic,
juice.
freshly squeezed.
Yeah.
That's why it's expensive. You go to Whole Foods and you get a quart of freshly squeezed orange juice. It could be around $8 for a quart.
A quart.
$8.
Somebody come in and
If I have that.
monopolizing, charging us for things that was just given for free. God's greed put in Orlando Brown that you could get for free.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got some questions in the chat.
Yeah, but
I don't want to ignore the chat because the chat room is where it's at.
Yeah, let's kick it, y'all.
Where they at? Where they said? Sons of Sun says big shout out to Quinn Pass.
Who?
I don't know. There we go. Jody's already on it. Spinach, Swiss chard, tea
I
chop.
wonder how Jody knows so much.
Well,
so
she's
quick.
connected to the internet, so she's giving us the direct
That's
stuff.
how isoxalate.
High in oxalates, yeah. That can
Okay.
build up the kidney stones.
Corn,
What
corn
up?
calls wasps cornworm. Yeah, that's fine. That's science. We gotta get back to that. We used to show a lot of that, animals and stuff like that.
Yeah,
People can't
somebody
even,
had a question. I couldn't see where it went.
Amazing.
I got it right here.
Amazing.
2i says I'm on the vegetarian diet. Thoughts on entropy and light?
Thoughts on what?
Entropy?
Light.
Huh?
Light is beautiful, man. You'll be able to see. Look that up.
Mr. Roboto, I agree.
That's a song, right? Mr. Roboto.
Light is
Mr. Roboto. I remember that song.
Entropy and light are interconnected because light is composed of photons, which carry energy and entropy. That's interesting. That makes me think of the double slit experiment. Have you heard about that? Like they shoot electrons into these two slits, but if you watch it and the electrons see that they're being watched, they change behavior.
Electrons see that you watch it.
Yeah. So electrons will change if they know they're being watched. And that's why you'll notice your body will shift when it knows it's being watched. Like when you're on
gut
stage,
feeling, right?
No, it's more than gut feeling. It's whole body electron feeling.
Yeah.
When you're on stage, and you know this too, Priest, you know you're being watched. Your whole body knows it's being watched. You might perform a certain way. Now, if you at home by yourself, ain't nobody watching, and you you rap those same songs, it's gonna be a different performance. See what I mean? You know
but what that's saying though. What's that saying? What's it?
You're gonna react differently compared to everybody else. But when you're being watched, your entire being and aura knows it's being watched, and how it affects you is going to be different for everybody. But there's something about
Like
being
now.
like you've heard the feeling, and you know, even Bugs
Like
Bunny
right
talks
now,
about
being watched.
when they say you ever get the feeling that you're being watched.
Who said that?
It happens all the time to people.
Bugs Bunny said it?
Well, that's just an example because then something crashes right in or something like that. But you know the feeling when you're being watched, and you'll get that feeling when you're being
it's called
watched.
gut. We put it into the gut.
Gut is one signal.
Why they say that?
Because the gut is a separate brain that's connected directly to our brain.
Right.
The gut feeling is also the God feeling. It might be smarter sometimes. Do you know what I mean? The gut is a whole separate brain. that's connected to us. But I'm talking about full on entire aura. Your whole energy state can recognize when it's being watched, and that has to do with the electrons, because the electrons within us themselves can sense when you're being watched. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
Well,
knowing when you're on
I got a
camera.
question for you on it.
You know what I mean? Like people act differently on camera too. Like, oh, we're on camera.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You
everyone's
freeze
gonna
up.
act different, and we'll have guests here too.
Yeah.
That they'll act a certain way walking in the door,
Yo.
and then once they sit here on camera, they're just like,
Freeze up. Yeah.
"There's people watching right now."
I was right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right,
I'm used to it. Priest is used to it. But if you're not used to being on camera, or some people get stage fright,
Yeah.
it's like it's the body adapting to being watched. And you do eventually get used to it. But for those who don't, especially when you're younger, it's like everybody's watching. And that can also be the psychology of, you know, your nerves, your central nervous system.
Right.
Anyway, going off topic.
So that's good.
But yeah, that's just talking about how electrons change behavior when they're being watched.
Right. I got a villain laugh, huh?
Not like that. It doesn't sound like that. That's more of a sneaky villain laugh. You have a ha ha ha. You're more like a Thor villain. Not Thor. Thanos. Yeah.
These were
True Eye says, "Don't sit on the speakers."
that. Oh, that's classic.
Yeah. 99 Camp says, "I can piss no matter who watching."
Yeah. That's something you can't stop.
I don't know.
Enough.
I never thought about that. Ain't nobody better watch somebody pee.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm not talking about you personally, but it's like, that's just to say that.
Rakib says, "I don't know what to do with my hands when I'm speaking on camera."
It's like a body language, like.
It depends if you're Italian. If
Right.
you're Italian, you're going to always speak with your hands.
Yeah,
What's the matter with you?
yeah. Just a little bit.
Give me the mozzarella.
Disrespect them just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, I got jokes. Yeah.
It's the chair.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I mean.
Unsubscribe says, "Thanos definitely. I think we should get you the Thanos glove."
Did I have that?
No, you have Thor's hammer.
Yeah. Man, this thing got me so relaxed right now. Hold up.
L-theanine.
Another out thing got me so cool right now. That's about to go crazy. Look at this, y'all.
See, coffee takes me 2 up. Tea takes me 2 down.
What is this, you ask?
I'll be way too chill with tea.
Oh, pardon me. What is this, you ask?
Corn nuts.
Nope. This is called. This is a tea.
Oh,
Another tea.
word?
I don't know if I do any. This one right here.
Are they pistachios?
This is a tea. It's a package.
Got him!
Well, this is called tea butter.
Hmm.
Tea butter. It's like a powdery substance. Better come out and show y'all this. But apparently, this is supposed to be very good for you. But if it get me like this, because right now it's got me like the L-theanine got me so relaxed. You could probably come in here right now, just take everything and be like, yo, just chill. Oh man. So, what else?
There's some tiny teacups.
Yeah, man, it's ideal for tea ceremony. Shout out to Just J for tapping. So what should we do? Play some music?
We could.
What kind of? Let's go. Put up the Should we play what? Braxis 2? So Braxis 2. Let me see what they like. Yeah, it's a tea bag. I didn't know it was gonna look like this. It's actually powder. So I'm open. I am made from Japan. Hold it in my lap. Sometimes I do. All right. Shout out to Just J. I see you in the building. Yo, that party was off the hook. The show was crazy. T-butter, right? And B-bread. Yeah. Getting back on it, man. Oh, wow. Let me see the archive. We got some work to do, yeah. No, Just Jay got some good. Yeah, that peach oolong was crazy. And Just Jay was there, man, the whole time. He got some good footage of the tea ceremony we did. It was dope, man. Dope. We had to be there. We plan on doing more, man. Gotta have to do a whole bunch more. What we got?
Yeah, only you can see this, not them.
Yeah.
This is the old stuff. Here's the date.
Not the older, they didn't hear it. Move that one. Summer Snow.
These are the folders.
What, the folders right there, Brother Glow?
Yeah. Want me to click on that?
That was going to be a good idea, though. See, wow. Drafts.
Drafts are...
Oh, no. That.
Yeah.
Oh, what you mean by drafts, though? What's Brother Glow? A show. See? Let's go somewhere different. 80s game, boss. Malls and cartoons. Y'all gotta tell me what y'all want to hear. Y'all want to hear something from the Braxis or just music? Yo, I'm like really laid back, man. This thing is really, this tea really got me like smoothed out.
Smooth.
Not like the coffee had me up. This got me like, yeah, what? It's cool little spirits, man. Street. That's Brother Glow stuff. All right, so let me see another folder.
Okay.
Let's see. Return to Nebula. Is that Miyoshi on that one? Magic Circus. Let me see that. Yeah, we did so much. Assert. Look at all the names. Yeah, y'all, we just looking at some stuff for mine. Yeah, let's play one more time. Let's play Alpha. That back.
Where am I going?
Play the video again. Yeah, break it down. I'm trying to hang in here for a minute. I am the Rock. Hey, from Japan. How about Mr. Ribato? Carry the weight of remorse and confusion at equal measure.
As I return to my throne with my foot on the black stone with Hebrew letters. Silence swallows my courts. The justice becomes stiff as a corpse. As the weight of my words sit in their thoughts. Priests of infinite force. Their faces etched with questions. This shook like an etch-a-sketch. Out the text, how did he resurrect? I'm out of the second death. The house of Melchizedek. Not dying, just held my breath. Start climbing from hell steps. The gravity of the situation began to settle. They said horrified, he's in the skin of the devil. An eerie suspense. Each discovery echoed chambers of whispered fears and fractured stories of my missing years. Now I'm back on glory. The enigmatic writing with the tip of a lightning is frightening. In my textbook that death put with hearses, writing fork green verses and red hooks. Inside of my bed-style bars, it's all shots. I found skills in Brownsville, wall to wall with ops. More things to jot, more things to watch. With a tash push to Flatbush, a ring around the block. All the hood flicks and Bushwick. It's like I wrote with a bullet. From my memoirs gun, triggers, ideas pulled it. The results unschooled the reality. Sun Tzu's mentality, this kung fu that balanced me.
With T, it makes me
the Alpha Omega MC. I died laughing, attended my own funeral, left wine glasses, shedding tears of joy like weddings. In the atmosphere near destroyed, my index on Jesus' death. Till I get my point across, took the stride of torrents, trying to wipe the anointing off. Lamps with no oil, y'all vessels for the devil. Throw shade, roll over in your grave, I got the shovel. My face in the tarot. Read your palm, see the storm, escape from the ghetto. Where the air thick as a pair of griffins. Above the stained glass window sitting. Angels clash in my writtens. There's blood, paint, and ashes in my scriptures. Back off, this ain't what you asked for, it's forbidden. You don't need a passport, all you need is a thought, it's cemented. Dimensions, you're going in and coming out every sentence. Peace to Kai Zodiac, Star Map Ascension. Priesthood recordings. Standing ovation, the whole nation. I can see Julius Caesar applauding. The search now through purple clouds. Shout out to Thurston Howe. Polo shirts through power. Ourselves roar across. Ralph Lauren, behold a pale horse. Young men that fell court. Some sell, some snort, some nail to the cross, while others make bail. That's jail in New York. In every city, state, and every coast. Though there's plenty ways to never choke. Never choke.
Hey, did you see the transition? Well, fire in the trap. I mean, in the chat, have you seen the transition? Did you see the transition?
No.
Black and the white.
Oh no, I missed that.
So I'm not going to explain it until to the next video. So yeah, I could catch it, but I was part of the cult. Wearing all black and then white at the end. Shout out to Just Jay once again in the building and on the craft. You see, shit play. I mean, sit in one of them joints. Just Jay, the beats. I just want to hear some beats. The Immortal Priest. Let's go.
We got some.
You got Rocket the Nebula. Let's play something from there. I was listening to that. Might as well go through it. We probably can go through a Braxis a little bit. Braxis, Rebus, Simha, Roma. Now you got the whole understanding of it. What it's about. Remember, it's just an album, y'all. So
Rocket to. Okay. Here you go, Rocket to Nebula.
Good ideas for my peers. That's Rocket the Nebula. What's a Beautiful Dark? I never heard nothing like that. Battle of the Locusts. That one.
You want me to play something?
What's Beautiful Dark?
So spiritual love is exercised in these divine virtues of sacrifice.
In the shadows we travel in fleets, mammals of peace, through channels discreet, beneath the mantle of priests, secrets least, a noiseless.
Going too fast?
For you chill
We can
on
release
this
an album every day, yo.
Dust storms, gas clouds we thrust on. It's lightning clash
slow
loud,
now.
we clutch palms. Some hooked arms, we look strong. But
Yeah. We gotta go back to it now. Start off wrong. What's Pioneer? The sun. Oh, we gotta go back to reopen up this whole thing afterwards. Let's get to the music. We have to make the show short today, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we gotta get to work. Got
Okay,
things
you
we're
ready?
doing. Well, you like that synth sound? Traveling fleets. Mm-hmm.
Thorn Promotions. You sending your music, we play it live on the show for Killah Priest and the world to hear.
All right.
Yes.
Submissions over here. Last submission was on the 8th of the 7th. So this one is by Blak King from Pomona, California. It's called Ninja Gaiden. The MP3. Here we go. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on a sec. Okay.
Ranch gang, Roach gang, broke dancing, Blak King. See, it's music for y'all, for us, say it's therapy. Truck down, belling through town like David Carradine, late bloomer. The most high's preparing me, a straight shooter. Amongst lies and parody, king of the bling, understand I'm not that dude, I'm maintaining. Y'all maintaining the tap shoes to stay dangerous, reckless. Keeping peace ain't your main objective. Disturb the mind, but the beast inside as big as Texas. Get in where you fit in, yeah, the game is Tetris. He lied to kick it, well, it ain't no guessing. Societal pressures, crackers take maniacal measures. Call of Duty at the school, they carry rifles, Berettas. Never thought to spray paint or maybe try a few letters and catch fame in these streets by applying his efforts. But his fame in news briefs, he gotta die to do better. With no extra man, he was just a man with the extras. It's like, talk crazy, the repercussions they don't expect.
Nice.
Lost daily, the fuck you pay me, who wants respect? I take my hat off to it, now homie cut the check. My player card stats to shout the upper deck. Still after it, and the hustle is daily grinding. All about who you know, but it's mainly timing. Out my window, the tent cities, the interest dying. I help as much as I can, I'm a ninja guy. The world is yours, a planet spinning off the coke and molly. Seeing simple addictions turn into social hobbies. Speeced up and team up with the heavyweights. I'm seeing lives lost over bragging on heavyweight. I'm up early and got to stretch and meditate. Blew a whole L, started my day off to elevate. Choosing no L's, parted ways often demonstrate. Proving dope skill, artists play, y'all can decorate. Just ball out like you supposed to. And understand everybody ain't gon' get what you go through. The sound of my neighborhood before there was Pro Tools. The headphones was the microphone, muffled vocals. The game pro with the aim, so was the game dough. And bankroll on my same folks who remain cold. Needed the bread, so we ain't showed the game Roach. I needle and thread my way folk to the game sold. Talk crazy, the repercussions they don't expect. Floss daily, the fuck you pay me, who wants respect? I take my hat off to it, and the homie cut the check. My player card stats and shout the upper deck. Still after it, the hustle is daily grinding. All about who you know, but it's mainly timing. Out my window, the tent cities, the interest dying. To help as much as I can, I'll be ninja guiding.
How'd you like that?
That was hip hop. It was dope, man. 2 MCs. It was, oh man, back to back. It was fly. Keep that up, yo.
Yeah. No, I dug it. I think it was cool. I think it was a good mix. Sounded cool. I like the video game thing a lot.
I was about to.
I like that sound. Takes me back to Double Dragon. Remember Double Dragon? Zelda, Nintendo, like.
Yeah. Just give you a good movie. Yep.
Yeah. No, it had a good vibe. I like the flow. I got nothing critical really to say. I think it was cool.
Oh.
I kind of want to hear more.
Yeah, definitely.
That was cool. Shout out to Blak King from Pomona, California. We're gonna have the.
Yep. Pomona, man. Yo, so love it up there.
We're gonna have the links to these artists in the description.
So that was Double Dragon?
I don't know if it was Double Dragon exactly. It just reminded me of Double Dragon. You know. Cool. All right, next up we've got an artist named G Smoke from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Hey, a lot of dark man.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be out there. Queen's Craft.
Song is called The Seven Archons.
Oh, hold up. Oh.
Yep. Here we go. It's an MP3.
Oh, that's my man, the Beach, right?
Yep.
Yo, I never got him. Did he send them to you?
No, he sends to you.
Directly? And how do I check it?
Your regular email.
Oh, it's hard. Yo, make sure you put your name on there when you send me a beat. Hey, what's up? Blak T got me relaxed that beat.
Yeah, it is.
That's all I want to do, man. Just talk over beats like this. How was your weekend, AD?
All good.
I can't wait to get into what we're gonna get into, man. Once again, shout out to Purpose. Shout out to Shroom. Shout out to C-Sig, also AD. Shout out to the craft room. Everybody who's been a part of this, man. We enjoying it. The movement. Shout out to Nowsborn Radio. Shout out to the Priesthood, Click, Crew, God Posse. You know what I mean? And everybody who came on the show. See, this is what I was talking about from the get-go. We could just turn it down, AD, and just kick it off this. Yeah. And not saying it like, Rakib El Shams at Free Mada. Yeah. Shout out to you, my bro. Is that him? He said thank you, bro. Turn the beat down. And no way will you turn it down your music. We're turning down the beat. Thank you, 2 hours. You need 2 hours to understand. Hey, man. Hey, Just Jay, you deserve it, brother. We had a great time out there. Should I, Just Break? I mean, I said, Just Jay, should you come through? I'm feeling good too. I'm on a tea right now. I just did this was given to me at the show. By my boy Onassis. I can't remember. I gotta go put it up. Got a couple more shout outs to Mike. And oh yeah, on Sunday we're doing a party, a release party on my Patreon.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope. I need that one too.
Yeah, that was chill. That was smooth.
Smooth out on the R&B.
It was a good mix too. Like sometimes people be putting the samples too loud or something like that. But this was nice, laid back. That's a good beat. But yeah, info@killahpriest.tv is Priest's email, and Priest, that goes to your
yeah.
Your
I'm relaxed. Yo, it's ill because I didn't smoke no weed, but it's like this tea got me like smoothed out.
Yeah.
Word. I'm talking about it's just like you start thinking. I guess I'm tea drunk, right?
That's a real thing.
It's a smooth thing. Plus we're moving around a lot. Then we got work to do after. Oh yeah, shout out to Marco Buddha too. Air voltage.
All right. Next up, we got Aurora Borealis from the Holy City in New York with a song called "The Vatican Salvation." The Pope, produced by Aurora Borealis. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Vatican Salvation, interesting title. This is my laugh. Yeah, that wasn't pancakes. Yeah, I'm feeling super good, but not like really like really relaxed. Dopeness. AD, take me off for a minute. Let me go over there. Grab one of those joints. I'm still here.
That was dark and eerie, just in time for Halloween.
My favorite time. I like Halloween.
Yeah.
Let's open up about Halloween. Halloween became not scary as much as it's sexy now. Right? Halloween is like sexy. A little bit. I guess you gotta be a little bit. But it's fun. It's fun. Dress up. Role playing. You know. Eric Ramsey. Yeah. Check it out. Most of it's an excuse to dress up like some girls dress up like sluts, but you get away. You know, sometimes it's sensual. It's like a little sexy. I mean, like that could be a Hollywood. Somebody said they hate. I hate Hollywood.
What?
Yeah, some people do. I'm not the one to be like, put a stop to
I like it.
Stop this parade once. Instead, hold.
I mean, you could
nothing
hate.
to do here.
You could hate how.
Not march down this.
Yeah, everything's been overblown and commercialized. You can say the same thing about Christmas. Do you know what I mean? Because it's
for kids.
Yeah, it's being taken away from its original intention. Do you know what I mean? In Mexico, they celebrate the Dia de los Muertos like 2 days after.
The Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Do you know what I mean? So like,
I want to celebrate that though. Mexico. Imagine that.
Yeah, but they chose that day because it's the middle of fall. You know, when the leaves are falling or quote unquote dying because we're going into winter. You know, it's just the middle of the celebration of the death, quote unquote, of the sun. You know, that's also Scorpio. That's Judas. Because the son, Jesus, is being betrayed, quote unquote, by Judas, which is Scorpio. And it's crazy because when you look at the constellation Scorpio, it looks like a J for Judas. But it's really the scorpion tail. And yeah. Once you realize what it is.
I was like, some people, they go ahead. I hate Esau. Take it back down. You don't have to celebrate it, bro.
Yeah, you don't gotta get dressed up.
I'm just saying, yeah, I'm not saying run around and go get a Hulk costumes with muscles and walk down the street.
Yeah, we could break this all down. Demonic.
We just
is Demun. Demon is Demun. It's bringing out your emotions. Pagan.
No, once you see it for what it is,
pagans were just people who celebrated the earth and like nature.
Storyboard P.
They were like nature people of nature and stuff like that. They used mathematics too. Doesn't mean I hate algebra. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, they crossed the line with a lot of sacrifices and things like that. They kind of went over the top, you know. But we're technically going over the top by having, you know, skeleton merchandise.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta look at it, man. You be buying true religions and certain these clothes you wear having all type of animals on it. Everything's
pagan. Oh, it's pagan. It's pagan. Everything's pagan. The calendar's pagan.
Long as you're wise enough to know what it is. I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be.
The Holy Cross is pagan.
Yeah. But you can't be over. Don't be over righteous. Stuff like that. I mean, you got to know what it is.
Just don't do human sacrifices. Don't do animal sacrifices. Don't do the sacrificing part, and you're good.
Yeah.
Everything else is just celebrating the season.
Yeah, you know they're going to be doing it. It's like, you know they're going to be eating food on Thanksgiving. You already know.
Yeah.
You could be like, no, I don't partake in that food. And you haven't ate all day.
Yeah. I mean, fasting can be good for you. I believe in fasting at certain times.
It is. It is a good thing. I'm just saying, certain things, you know what it is. Like, I don't, like mentally, I'm not really there with it, but I'm just going to.
I'm doing it.
Because you can't stop grandma from
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
Hush your mouth.
with all of the knowledge I have and everything, like with family and stuff like that, I don't give them the esoteric knowledge because they didn't ask for it. If they're into the exoteric and they go to church and they believe in a historical person named Jesus and all that, that's their world, no problem. I'm not gonna come in and tell them what I think about the esoteric version and the different interpretations and they're like, what? You know what I mean? Like
part of the way the mind works.
Exactly. I don't want to invade their world and everything. They didn't ask for it. It's like there's no reason to preach anything. So it's like
like comic books, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of good things about people who go to church anyway. Do you know what I mean? It brings. There's a lot of good messages in the literal exoteric interpretation of the Bible. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of goodness there. A lot of good people go to church and stuff like that. Not everybody needs the esoteric version. So it's like I always show respect to that. Do you know what I mean? So in family gatherings, I'm really quiet. I'm not telling people what the Christmas tree actually means, and you know what I mean. I'm not in the family gatherings talking about this and that. You know what I'm saying? Some people will go to a Thanksgiving gathering and tell you where Thanksgiving came from, and it's like, oh man, you just ruined my pumpkin pie right now.
Or spit rhymes at you.
Yeah, it's like
don't spit a rhyme at a bar. That happened to me. It's like you had a bar. It's like we had a bar or a function. And then it's kind of hard to hear lyrics. First of all, it's too loud in the place, you know. And plus, you just had a mode where you just want to chill and really kick it.
Yeah.
And then somebody's like, "Yo, let me just hit you with this." You know what I mean? Especially if it's complex lyrics.
And because you're a rapper too, they want you to hear their bars.
But right now, it's like you got to read the room.
Yeah, they
a lot of
can't
people don't read the room.
Exactly.
And it's like
100%.
not right now. It's like
100%.
And I wouldn't even let a person go through it. I'll just tell you, like, yo, man, like if you necessarily had to spit, like I gotta kick this rhyme, and you just could control yourself, and it just lyrically came out. I understand, but you got to look at the room, at the place. Mostly time, you either be interrupted, because that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Priest, blah, 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 over here. Then you sitting up there in the middle of the sweet spot of your lyric where you want to get to. Yo, I was just about to go there. You know what I mean? But you just can't. But that's what happens. You got to be able to read the room, and that happens with holidays and anything. Anything you do, read the room, be smart about it, man. You know.
But people who are up and coming rappers and they feel confident because the alcohol got them with their liquid courage, and they want you to hear their bars so that maybe you want to do a collaboration.
But there's a place,
I know,
and a time.
That's why bars, man. People who are drunk can be annoying as hell, man.
Please don't. Especially, don't ever try to kick a. This for the lyrical guys out there. I mean, I don't care how lyrical you are. If you've been drinking, please do not try to spit bars when you're drunk. It's not going to come out right. Wait. When you heard it all, once you start going, wait, all right, hold on. It's slurred, you're slurring, and it's not cool. You know, I was just saying. We'd rather hear you when you know, fully sober and everything's intact. You know what I mean? That's it. Don't run, read the room. Just read the room. It's like trying to ask somebody, I don't like that part too, like asking someone to sing, and when they're not ready to, like, right here, let me hear something now if you really know how to do it. You know? Just reading the room. Yeah, you gotta, somebody said, shout out to Hank, said, when is the time to walk? You already planned that. Yep.
Yeah, it's the same when I'm DJing and people come up and want requests. They want to airdrop me their track.
Yeah. I had to learn that. Like, you'll play this. Because you want to hear something. But the DJ knows, man. They can read the room. Because sometimes you might want to hear a song and it might not go with what the whole flow of it.
Oh, yeah, it happened last night.
Right?
Somebody wanted me to. I had the club bumping. I was like playing twerk music, you know, Moneybag Yo, and then this person comes up and wants me to play Blue Bucks. And he's a good rapper too, but it's very chill rap. You know what I mean? It's like, if I listen to it on my headphones, I'm like, yo, it's a cool track, but I can't play it right now because I have a vibe going on right now. So I told him I would play it later. And then once it calmed down, boom, I played his track.
Right.
He was
There
cool.
you go. Just certain times
Yeah.
do it. Certain times you don't. You just gotta read the whatever you in there.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, man,
Yeah.
the way you visualize it is not the way it comes out. Back in the day, I mean, it's different now. The scenery is different because you had a kind of like an environment. Even when you rap back then, the songs were hard. Like cats was dancing the shook ones, and everybody was lyrical.
Yeah.
So when you step out back then, you probably could get to a battle at a bar. But I wouldn't suggest you drinking and getting into a battle, yo.
Alcohol's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. That can lead to a whole bunch of stuff. You know what happens, especially if you're in the battle. I'm enjoying reading. I'm just saying facts be sounding crazy. No alcohol, sober minded only become. Yeah, that's right. You're probably trash if you have a volunteer. Man, I got stories, man. Yeah. It was one dude, AD was notorious for that, man.
Tell me about it.
And we talk about rapidy rap, backpack, rapidy rap when you holding one. I come from this era. You know what I'm saying? When you used to run like this, and it don't matter where you at. So a lot of functions we had to go to. And this one cat, man, he couldn't help himself. It's just every time you see him, we try to run and duck. He got like 48 in the clip. There's no 16s with him. All complex lyrics. Very complex.
Like pyramid stuff?
Complex.
Lyrical in your swimming pool.
It's wordplay, and he wants you to, and it's just like, okay, that sounded cool, but I can't really get into it. Just like, come on, you just don't pull out a cigar and puff it everywhere. You got to be at a cigar lounge. They have places where your wine, you don't have good wine and just drink it walking down the street. You go to a wine bar, a winery, or something like that. So if you got your rhymes are as good as you say they are, and I'm not doubting no one. Your rhymes may come in a cigar case wrapped up, but you got to know when to do it.
Yeah,
timing is a
thing. Hip hop is a release. Like you have to just get it out sometimes. I get it. Like you just need to. That's why I put my my song out. I'm not even trying to be a rapper, but I released my track of me rapping just because I had to let it out. Yes. Do you know what I mean? And after I dropped it, I was like, I was happy that I just finished it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to push it that much, but it was a release. And the thing is, if you smoke weed, that puts you into the right hemisphere of your brain, which is creativity, music, freestyle, a lot of activities happening in the right brain, and cannabis pulls you into the right brain, both indica and sativa, mostly sativa. And it just puts you in a freestyle mode. When you smoke, you're in hip hop mode, and you just want to hear rap, spit rap, and beat. And it's so the hip hop mind is activated.
Right.
So I get it.
I mean, if you can function, yeah, exactly. But if you can function, usually people can't.
Yeah.
But there's certain people that can freestyle for hours, like Super Nat. Like I asked him, I said, Super Nat, where are you getting your thought? Like, how you like you're just seeing things and you connecting them as you see them. How do you feel? I think Thirsty How could do that too. Certain people just got Black Thought, deck, just freestyle. You know what I mean? It'll take me some time. Like I'll get into it, but I gotta relax on it, like the microphone and reciting poems. It's just different. But how you just do that, you know? Freestyle. Because you gotta think, you gotta be able to think quick and you gotta be witty. I'm not talking about just freestyle. Just I'm talking about subject matters.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And setting up these these intricate, like setting it up, but you don't hear it coming. And
Yeah.
it's like, wow, well,
that's
why my man is right there.
Talent right there.
Yeah.
Talking about people's shoes and talking about situations and going back. And
You think it quicker than your voice is going.
so when I was doing it, I would have the punchline already set up in my head.
You probably could. You can freestyle?
I was all the time.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but
None of those was written.
I would think of the punchline first.
Yeah.
So I already know what my second rhyme's going to be, and then I'm freestyling the setup.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So like, as I'm talking to you, right, I would look at the teapot.
Right.
So I already know I'm going to end with teapot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if I'm trying to think now, what rhymes with teapot?
Do you really know? Or you talk what you know? Do you believe? Or do you know? Is your faith blind? Or is it as bright as the sun?
Descendants of Anu took on mortal fashion, built themselves statues in the image of themselves to worship themselves, built towers to themselves to remind them when they fell. They came from a station in space, an angelical race, giant in stature, helmet and cape that they wore. Visited this planet to explore a long journey from their own cause their race had war. It's said they called their planet the Bureau and that they were fallen heroes. They saw gold, saw trees and life more liberal. Astronauts with afro and locks, jet beaming to a ziggurat. They crashed on rocks. 1.21 gigawatts, some passed over crops. In the tablet legends, they said they opened the floodgates of heaven, describing their monstrous brethren, chopping up their grandparents in the 7 pieces. Now they looking for a region, they travel eastern, found the garden called Eden. They saw a being, forced to bow before Baal, or BXL with the tribe of reptiles. Now call the Rothschilds the X-Files. Life begins breathing hydrogen inside of high winds. Milky Way violin, heard by the wise men, observed in Orion. The windows with no end, the black glass in the sea that extend. Within that sea exist carbohydrates. These gods were hybrids. They went back and forth till they mixed the star bread in the foods of thought with proteins, protons and atoms produced the whole gene. From infinity to density to matter, to atom to cell, to organisms to metamorphosis, to waters of the living, to bodies back to carbon.